We put a great emphasis on children's ministry at West Market Street United Methodist Church. At this church, I'm in charge of children's spiritual education from birth through 5th grade. From birth to graduation in high school, a kid has only 940 weekends. That's not a lot in the big scheme of things. So we need to do everything we can and do the best that we can to teach them about the love of Christ during the time that we have them. So we have a lot of fun here, and in fact, fun may be one of the most important things for getting kids to enjoy children's ministry. If you structure programs that are fun, they learn a lot without even realizing they're learning. When kids go off to college, they leave the church with a 3rd grade spiritual education. And when they're in college, they then cannot respond to criticisms of their faith. So we do not want our kids to leave here with a 3rd grade Bible education. We start in-depth Bible studies in 3rd grade. We're not doing your basic Bible studies anymore. For example, we studied the book of Philippians. It's not what you'd see in the normal children's curriculum. We have high expectations for our kids. They can change the world. We've sort of moved in a different direction in children's ministry, and we've done that by training volunteers and emphasizing the importance of getting kids involved, not just sitting there and listening to teachers, but actually experiencing Bible stories. And honestly, teaching in that way is a lot more fun. So we've had a lot of volunteers get very excited about this model. Kind of brings out the child in everybody. Our kids can't know Christ just by watching us. We have to take a very proactive stance and really teach them and guide them and mentor them.
At Davidson United Methodist, a lot of the programs involve young adults from ages 20s through 35. College students as well as young adults are really trying to still identify themselves and define that, especially in their faith. It's a challenging age for a lot of different people, and so having a strong faith community is very important for that age group. The Bible study that I attend particularly is just very real conversation about struggles that young adults are having, that Christians are having, just true discussions of how to follow Christ and how others live that out. We partner with a lot of organizations and agencies that are already well established in the area and a big part of the community already, such as Habitat for Humanity or the Ada Jenkins Center. I feel like community outreach is one of the learning experiences for sure. Just going out and helping others and showing Christ's love to the community. There are so many different programs at this church that reach those different levels. The first step towards really building a group and fostering a group together is something very informal, just trying to connect on a human level first, whether that's just starting with a young adult dinner or book club was something that really got me started. It wasn't even focused on a Bible study or a Christian study necessarily, and that's really where some of my friendships and relationships at the church started and have grown out of.
I think the senior population is vital to our church because they are the foundation of our church. One of the ways we continue to bring new people in, as well as keep those who are already active interested, is to provide them with new activities.
Well, we're socially based, but we're also very religiously oriented too. We have opening prayers, and we have sometimes closing prayers.
We've benefited a lot from all the programs, and keeps you very active, which is good, and mentally focused, and through that your life is very much benefited.
I see a difference in those who become active in the senior ministries from a standpoint of renewing the faith that they've been long committed to.
One of the things I'm most amazed with is how many people are coming and they haven't really had a church for a long time, and they're reconnecting with what I feel is important in their service to the Lord. First of all, they may start out just joining one of our programs, and then pretty soon they've joined 2 or 3, and then they join the church.
I measure the success of our program within the senior adult ministries, not just by the number of people that come in, but by the excitement and the involvement of the people that come in. We have a lot of quality programs involved in each senior ministry, and I think the excitement that is seen is part of what is the measuring stick. People that are brought to Christ, people that already have a very strong faith but strengthen that through the fellowship and the friendship that's being grown through here. It's hard to take credit for any of that. We all know that it's all from God, but we're very blessed and we are very excited to share this with others.
As I get older, I see the things a little better that go on as you get to be a senior. And you realize how lucky that we are that we can find a place like this church that we can use our skills.
I'm a lot more active now than when I was working because I just didn't have the time to do certain things. You know, if it wasn't for all these volunteer programs, I'd be a couch potato. Let's be honest about it.
I'm really grateful to God that I'm here.